Jerry Lee Lewis, piano-bashing rock and roll founding father, swaggering country shouter and the last surviving member of the inaugural class of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, has died. His rep announced the artist's death on Friday, October 28. Lewis died at his home in Desoto County, Mississippi with his wife Judith by his side, according to the release. He was born September 29, 1935, in Ferriday, East Louisiana, and began playing piano at the age of 9. As a boy, he hung out at Haney's Big House, a local honky tonk, with his cousins, evangelist-to-be Jimmy Lee Swaggart and future country singer and club owner Mickey Gilley. His principal keyboard influences were country boogie stylist Moon Mullican, Nashville barrelhouse pianist Wood and San Diego-bred boogie-woogie player Merrill Moore. As a piano player, Jerry Lee had a very unique style, blending rockabilly, gospel, blues and country while feverishly banging away on the keys, his long blonde hair flying around, as he jumped on the bench, a veritable whirling dervish and unabashed rock star. "No one wanted to follow Jerry Lee on stage," said Cash. "Not even Elvis." Jerry Lee Lewis was nicknamed The Killer, and his wild man performances were kinetic, filled with flamboyant flair as he pounded the higher keys with his right hand, kicking and standing on top of the piano, knocking over the bench and anything left standing on the stage. He even lit his piano on fire, making it impossible for anyone to upstage him, a forerunner of the likes of The Who and Jimi Hendrix. In a 1987 documentary called I Am What I Am, Lewis described the music he heard there, something different about it. It was blues and it was kind of rock. "I just loved the blues. It was the real thing. I kinda always figured I was the real thing too." He taught himself to play, combining the boogie beats from the black clubs and some of what he heard on Sundays at his Pentecostal church. Religion influenced more than the music. This was a time when rock and roll was deemed downright demonic. Nevertheless, Lewis' career entered a third act during the last 2 decades of his life. Beginning in the mid-2000s, Lewis found renewed interest in his music via a string of duet albums, featuring performances with an unlikely constellation of collaborators that included Mick Jagger, Tom Jones, Bruce Springsteen, Kid Rock and Gillian Welch. Even so, Lewis knew that the public still wanted The Killer of 1958 before his great downfall. "Great balls of fire, whole lot of shaking going on, is what people who come to see me want," he told the New York Times in 1996. "If I didn't do those songs, they'd shoot me at the end of the show."